Good day everyone, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson we are going to be introduced to HTML. So we'd like to understand what HTML is all about. HTML is an acronym. It stands for Hypertext Markup Language. H for hyper, T for text, M for markup, L for language. So it's the language that we use to define the structure of a web page. So that you say the structure or the skeleton of a web page. So we have another language like the CSS, cascading style sheets, that we use to beautify the web page. Like we said earlier, web design does not use English language. You cannot speak to the browser in English language. You cannot speak to the browser in French. You cannot speak to the browser in Yoruba, but you can speak to the browser in HTML, and the browser will understand your message. So HTML is the language we use to speak to the browser and tell it how to display images, pictures, videos, texts, and display it to the user. In our previous lesson, we discussed how a user sends a request to the server and the server responds with the files pertaining to the domain name, right? And then the browser will understand the language and display it to the user. Okay, so that's the first thing we need to understand. The first introduction. HTML is the language we use to develop websites, and the browser understands it and displays it appropriately to the user. Now we have HTML tags. Just like we have words that make up a language, we have tags. We have tags in HTML. These tags are like the words, that the building blocks of the HTML language. You know, when you join many tags together, you make a web page. Alright, so these tags, they usually come in pairs: opening tag and closing tag. Alright, so the opening tags comes with like this. It has this sign, like is the less than sign, the greater than sign, and then inside it you have the tag name, and this is an opening tag. Then the closing tag, you also have the less than sign, but it will not have a slash to show that it's a closing tag. And then inside it you also have the tag name. For instance, in this tag, this P stands for paragraph. This is a paragraph tag, right? It tells the browser to display whatever is inside the tag as a paragraph. All right. So before we continue, we need to install an application that we'll be using to edit our HTML code. We call it VS Code. So you just go to your browser and search for VS Code. It's already here, or you just go straight to code.visualstudio.com. code.visualstudio.com on your browser, on your laptop, not on your phone. We make use of laptop for a better experience. When you open VS Code, you just click on download for Windows. If you're using Windows, if you're using Mac, it will show you download for Mac. If you click on this, it will automatically start downloading, and when it completes the download, you will open it up in the folder. For instance, it has started downloading, so I don't need to download it again because I've already downloaded it. Alright, so once you download it, you can install it. If you want to install it, you just need to double click on it to install it. Alright, so the one I downloaded, the recent one I downloaded, Here is how it will look like. VS Code user setup. It's an executable file. So you double click on it. Alright, so when you double click on it, it will ask you if you want to install. If you say yes, it will continue. You just need to say yes, yes, yes until you install it. And when you install it, you open it up. For instance, I have opened I have a VS Code open. Alright, or you can come to your search bar and search for VS Code. Alright, once you type V, it will show you Visual Studio Code. When you click on it, it will open a VS Code for you. Alright, so this is our code editor. Here is where we are going to be writing our HTML codes. Alright, so let's go straight to the let's go straight and open a folder.